dance going?
I don't know. Let's see. I slept today because I worked last night, so maybe I got a little energy.
I love to hear you getting rest.
Yeah, I beat my face in like 10 minutes.
Does not even look like it. Literally, that's some supermodel shit.
Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do, okay? And
you got to. How have you been? How's life treating us?
Us. Well, as you can see, I'm over my sickness from last week.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah, I feel better. I still got a little cough. I'm back in work mode. I'm like, okay. You know how I have those spurts where I'm like, all right, I need to work. Like I'll work a whole lot in a short amount of time, and I'll be burnt out again. Then I gotta start over. So I'm in that point where like I'm finna work a whole lot. Like I gotta cut a check real quick. Okay. And then I've been taking a break from the business. Not necessarily taking a break. I've just been not letting it consume my everyday life. Good. Because it was getting overwhelming. I actually, while I was getting dressed, I watched a webinar with this couple that owns 15 businesses. And they talk about like, you know, properly running ads to where you're not feeling like you're shelling out so much money in order to get a good ROI. So
that's return on investments for you niggas don't know.
Yes, ROI is return on investment. So they have like a little 5-day course. They teach you 4 different types of ads you need to be running at the same time that, you know, basically are not going to cost you much in the long run because you're going to be targeting 4 specific types of customers, like people who have been to you before, people who are looking for what you already have, people who have gone to the competitor already. There's one more, but I forget what it is. So I actually paid for the course or whatever, and it was significantly cheap for other marketing things I've been doing. So I think it'd be good. I mean, like for the money I paid, I could do like 3 to 4 people and get the money back.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to find some way to do a big boost in my business because this little here and there, it's kind of nerve wracking. Right. And it may be because I got other stuff going on too, like with working or whatever, but it's just, I get overwhelmed with, like I was telling Frey yesterday, I've probably gotten about over 200 people to click on my ads since I first started them in June.
Wow.
I don't feel like any of them are just great quality. Like, don't get me wrong, I've gotten customers from them, but it's a lot of people that's just like clicking on it to put all the information in to say, what is this? To
see what it got you.
It's like, this is not that type of, you know, like if this was like something you could easily package and send, or something, a webinar you could just send and make them spend money off of it. It's like, I'm not getting a good ROI off people just shopping.
Got you. Of course not. Yeah. Okay, got you.
Or fishing, not fishing, but for like a better word, fishing because they don't know what it is. Right. Like it's just a waste of my time to, well, I just don't want to know what it is. And I'm like,
Google it.
Yeah, like why are you clicking on stuff you don't know what it is?
This really makes me, from a consumer standpoint, you know, I have much respect for you, and kudos to you for constantly sharpening yourself for the business and stuff like that. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stop doing this shit. Like Google some stuff.
And see, I'm a huge fan of Google it. Like, if you don't know it, Google it.
Google it.
So, I mean, I know everybody's not like that. And I think that the way that the ads show up, it's supposed to make it easy for you to get in touch with me because it comes straight through Facebook Messenger. But
sure is, because when I did the thing, you like,
she clicked on it and messaged. I was like, girl, get off my message.
Sure did. It went to her. She responded in real time. Great timing. I was like, oh, Asians, this shit. So yeah.
I wish that it could be more automated, or that I could have like somebody on my team that was just, you know, responding to clients, but I ain't made it there yet. So
you don't get there.
It's me being the one woman show. So
you don't get there.
Yeah.
You don't get there. Well, that's good. Good for you.
Yeah. So how was your week? God.
You know, I try to cling closer and closer to the cloth of Jesus, and there's always somebody or something that literally, okay, so you remember the nigga that stole my dog?
Yes.
From he comes and pops up like a herpes bump and literally just tries to, you know how niggas split a block and see if they can kind of get in any kind of which way and all this other stuff like that. That happened. People at work are, continuously getting on my nerves. But all in all, it's been a great week since we last seen. Yeah, it's just people just it's my patience. I'm in therapy. One of my big things is patience, and it's just I really have to work at it. So thank you for your prayers. I hope you continuously praying. Hope you continuously praying.
So did homeboy like text you, like show up?
He texted me. He saw, so I stay downtown. He stays on the other end of downtown or whatever, which I still didn't know because I ain't seen him since he hijacked my pooch. So we seen each other, and I act like I was like, oh, okay. I act like I just didn't see him because I was like, hey, oh, you whatever. If he had the dog with him, I would have took the dog, like at gunpoint for sure. But literally, he texted me and trying to make small talk. He watches the podcast. And I just have I don't know, because maybe I need to do some self-reflection. He was like, oh, I see you still having man problems.
You're a hater.
You're a fucking hater. I was like, what episode? I was like, what are you talking about? I seen one episode and you were like this and talking about something. I was like, I don't have man problems. You were my last man problem. And that's been over a year ago. And you better be happy now that I know that you still here because you went to Nashville. Now I know you still here. I'm calling the police on you. So I hope you're watching this episode.
That the baby mama been looking for.
And I'm going to drop that nugget too. But I'm not bitter though. I'm saying that with a smile. You going to jail, motherfucker.
You're going to jail.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
So does he still have the dog or you think he like probably sold
I know he still got that dog. I know he still got the dog. But it's cool though. It's just, like I said, stuff is coming up. Like, it's like I've been doing so good. It's like stuff from the past, a blast from the past coming.
I feel like it's always a test. When you're trying to do better, stuff just start coming at you like darts.
Amen. Amen. That's a word. I need to put that in my journal.
Oh, God.
I need to put that on my mirror as an affirmation. I'll be keeping a 6-year-old alive this weekend. Starting tonight, actually. God. Why do I do this to myself? Why?
So you're off work tomorrow?
No, I'm not off work tomorrow. So during the day, she'll be with somebody else. And after work, I'll be like, a mom, and I'll go get her. And then I'll keep her alive for the evening until it's bedtime. And then Saturday, I have a whole day. Like a whole day so I'm just,
So when did she go back to school?
This motherfucker been in school. She took the day off. She took the day off
to come be babysat by you.
And her mama was happy because her mama gonna have a good little no kid weekend and all this other stuff like that. And I missed her birthday, and it's my god baby. And I'm like, she can stay with me. And I didn't think. I did not think. So I should have said like a day. But again, patience. This will be a really good test for patience.
Yeah.
This seems to be the theme of my life right now, God.
So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Well, see, it was supposed to be Sunday, but I told her mom, hey, you might not want to stay out too late fucking Saturday because I will be dropping her off somewhere ass crack of dawn, 7 a.m. And it's not, no, I'll come pick her up. No, because I know how you mamas, y'all don't get a night out and y'all want to come around 12 noon. I need a day. So I'll drop the Addie, and I'll bring the kid. And if you don't drop the Addie, she'll be at the fire station.
Oh, my God.
I love you, boo-boo.
Not that I'm abandoning the 6-year-old.
That's where you take kids when you don't want them no more, right? You take them to the fire station. So I Googled. Just saying. I don't know. But that's my life, so. But everything's good. Everything's peachy.
Okay.
I ain't got no complaints. I ain't got no hoes no more.
Neither do I.
It be like that.
Yeah. Well, I never really did.
I really didn't either. I was just dating. But it's been more fun this time around. I will say, like, with me, well, I still got we ain't got to say you. Yeah. Hopefully I still have them by the time this airs because the way my life is. But yeah, nope, that's cool. But you know what I'm really getting tired of? And I hate to complain. I feel like I'm complaining.
Well, let's hear what it is first.
Whoa, hold on, just pin that.
Okay.
So, okay, boom. You know, it's X pageant girls. So Miss Universe is dropping their age limit. There's no age limit to compete.
What do you mean?
Let me elaborate for you. So, got the news. Got the news of that. Pretty much, you're 18. I'm 36. We can compete. There's no age limit anymore. And you know they accepted trans and they accepted. I mean, what else have they done? I think what did they do? They didn't. I don't know if that was Miss USA or Miss. No, well, it's all correlated. Dropped the swimsuit competition
Okay.
for. So I feel like, you know, something that was so exclusive,
Yeah.
it's becoming very inclusive to the point where I feel like I hope the system doesn't go down.
Yeah, because
we
it's
know.
more like a fair, a pageant fair, like at the fair now. It's not like a prestigious.
Right. If anybody can join any age, and I'm like, they haven't put out too much detail around the details around the age thing, but I'm like, what is this? I'm sorry, I don't like inclusion no more. I like diversity. I don't like
Yeah.
inclusion. If you want to be special needs, do a special needs pageant. If you want to be big, do a big pageant. If you want to do this, do you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what we said about, with, trans, where now, trans women who are biologically male are now playing in women's sports. And no, like if you want to identify as a woman, then I feel like there should be a separate category because like you said, when the scales are unbalanced, they're unbalanced.
They're unbalanced.
So we gotta.
It's just not fair.
Yeah, it's like inclusion is like I said, it wants to jump off the page. It doesn't want to be a word anymore. Like y'all have thrown it to the wolves.
Y'all have thrown it to the. I'm like, now is it just make all the bathrooms? Anybody can go in the bathroom.
Well,
A urinal and
they're starting to do that. That's exactly what they're starting to do, and it's actually very scary.
It is.
For people who don't mean any good by it.
And that's what I have problems with.
Yeah.
The people who don't. When we talk about the trans and we talk about the quotation mark type of categories, it's like it's a lot of people who are mentally fucking ill and crazy as a motherfucker, literally driving the narrative around some of these things. And it's like, we can't say anything because we'll be canceled or we'll be deemed prejudiced or any of that. And I'm like,
yeah,
just because I don't agree with you don't mean I hate you.
Right.
I still love you, nigga.
Oh my God.
I still love you. It's just if I don't, and I'm like, I'm not gonna call a trans woman a woman, not to bark down this because we beat that into the ground. But it's like, I'll just call you by your name. I'm not here to disrespect you.
Yeah.
If I don't want to call you a woman,
right,
I'll call you by your name. And if your name is Sheila, I'm gonna call you Sheila.
Well, I'll call you whatever you want to be called.
Exactly. But it's like,
but speaking of fair, like pageant fair, I want to go to the fair.
Would you ride on rides? You just go to eat and play games.
Yeah.
And take cute pictures.
Yeah, I don't think I can go upside down no more in this age of my life. Not like that.
That's not your ministry.
It's not my ministry.
You're gonna be sick for 2
sick
days.
as a dog. Like I can't do that anymore. There was a very short time in my life where I was able to ride a roller coaster.
Really?
And I think I've passed that.
I love riding roller coasters.
Yeah, I remember I went to the fair years ago. This was about 6 years ago. And we got that little, the Viking ship.
Yeah. Ooh.
Who gets off of that seat?
Ooh.
Me.
Now I can see that though. I can see
You
that.
need to go upside down.
I thought like at one point it goes, it do like this and then it goes all the way around at least.
I don't think the Viking ship goes around.
Okay. Well, it's still like a swing. Like you
it's
can
high
still get
now.
out.
Cause you be like looking down. Yeah, that was 6 years ago. So I don't think that I am able to ride on any roller coasters.
Got you. Okay.
I ride the little what's the
kitty stuff?
No, it ain't real kitty, but it's the one that goes around in a circle real fast, but you like sitting in a.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, and it's
like sliding you into the side. You be holding on.
Shut.
I get on that.
Get on the Ferris wheel, or is that too high?
No, I get on the Ferris wheel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just the upside down. I don't think I can do that.
Okay.
But yeah, I really want to go to the fair. I've been saying that because the Delta Fair already passed.
It did.
But the Mid-South Fair is coming, which I'm sure is going to be, it's probably not going to be up to par, but it'll be an outing.
And I'm scared
of
mass crowds.
Yeah. You just never know what day they might try some.
Exactly. Like, you don't know. Usually when we were younger, it was the last day of the fair. Motherfuckers would get to fight it.
But here's the thing. Sometimes it will be just somebody just take off running. And like nothing happens.
And we all would be running.
And we be running. If you see a black person run, you better run.
Man, I know. I know I've been to the, yeah.
But my mom always taught me don't run with the crowd. Run in the side direction.
Right.
So like if the crowd is going this way, you try to run to the sides away so you don't get trampled.
Like Mufasa did in Lion King.
Yeah.
Run away from the stampede and not.
Yeah.
Well, he kind of fell and got, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, that is smart.
Yeah.
And you need that, like which I don't go on Beale Street, but like I've been a part of a stampede on Beale Street.
Really?
Yeah, motherfuckers was jumping over niggas like hurdles. Motherfuckers just falling, just jumping over them like hurdles.
Oh my God.
That's a great life hack.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I want to go. So I think it's at the end of the month. Into next month.
Well, I wouldn't mind going. We got to go like, I'm getting old. We got to go when them motherfuckers first open.
Like.
In the morning. I'm not trying to get shot and be around all them young folks and doing all that.
I agree that we need to go in the daytime, but I'm not going at 8 a.m. Don't they open at like 8 or is it like noon?
Okay, well we need to be there we need to be there early. I'm sorry we won't see a sunset and see all the pretty lights at night with me.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
I don't really like going out at night anymore anyway.
Okay, cool. Well, let's go.
That's fine. We can do that.
It's a date. It's a date.
Oh, well, we still got to see Equalizer.
Oh, girl, I saw it.
Damn.
Cause you said you was right. Cause you said that you.
That's okay.
And it was good.
I believe it.
It was. I'll go see it again. That's how good it was.
What was that movie? You was like, I'll go see it again.
I will go.
Oh no, my friend was telling me she would go see. What's the scary funny movie we went to see? The Blackening.
Oh yeah, and that
was.
Like,
I'll go see it again if you want to go.
That's a feel good movie too. So yeah, I'll see that again. It. Yeah, it was good. It was good because I heard mixed reviews of The Equalizer, but it was actually.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard anything about it. But.
So it was really good. It was really, really good. Well, I got one strawberry letter, and I think you would be the only person that would be able to actually answer it because it's pertaining to you. So, a gentle reader said, Asia, I love your style. I love the way you carry yourself. Please let us and other fellas know what it will take to win your heart. They asking for all the girl. When I was like, I agree. She is fly. She is pretty. She does carry herself in such a ladylike manner.
So, what I was always taught is don't show your cards. By that meaning, don't tell somebody what you're looking for because they'll mold themselves to be just that. What I will say is be yourself. I would prefer you not slide in my DM just because I feel like I'm scarred just from the DM sliders. Like,
why? Because like don't go anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, weird. Like people who slide in my DM be like weird people. Like, why you got 2 followers and like it's just weird accounts.
Got you. Dang. Okay.
So I don't know. Just be yourself.
How would they contact you if they?
I don't know. Maybe go through you. I don't know.
Go submit a strawberry letter, nigga. Like, and be more and just shoot it.
Be more assertive. I don't know.
Our DMs are becoming. Well, no, they're not. No, they're not.
No, I mean it works for who it works for, and. I mean, it's kind of the same because the people that walk up to me on the street are the same type of randos that are in my DMs. It's not quality people. Like, it's like...
That's what I'm saying.
Is this a real page? Like, that's what I feel.
And you have to sift through so much bull crap.
Yeah.
I'm like, how are you? You looking good? Like, you motherfuckers will heart a picture to no end and be on every story, commenting and stuff like that, but it never... goes like anywhere.
Yeah.
And y'all men
all or nothing. It's not It's not somebody, a nice, respectable gentleman that was like, hey, I didn't know another way to reach you. I just really want to get to know you. I see that you are very, ambitious and well established, and I just, resonate with that. And I really would, like
she's kind of inadvertently telling you, girl, if y'all see, but that go over, girl, that go over their head, child. But that is true though.
Yeah,
that is true.
It's okay. So it's weird. So me and Frey actually had this conversation this morning, and it's like, why do we allow some people to be like we want them to be like obsessed with us, and I use quotations because I'm not meaning like in a negative way, but like you want somebody who wants all your attention, who wants to be, out with you, who wants to do things for you, and then it'd be somebody else, you'd be like, oh, you're doing too much, like you moving too fast. Like, why are
we don't like them motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, for me, it's all about how I feel, like how I feel about the person. Like, there's people who I've liked, who I was like, you're not showing me enough attention, and then there's other people like, you're freaking me out, like you're doing too much. Like, if somebody was to like, I don't know, find my business address and send me flowers, like I honestly would think that was weird. I didn't like it's weird. It's like, it's almost like men with pretty privilege. Like,
that is true. Men that got money. Kind of way,
I'd be like, okay, but then if I'm not really attracted to you, I'm like, that's weird. Like, you're a stalker.
That's true. That's true. And it helps you feel. It helps you know that you're wanted when you're getting shown effort and pursuit and all that other stuff like that. But yeah, if it is from an ugly nigga,
yeah, it's creepy. That's sad. It's a double standard.
No, for sure it is.
I hate that, but
I mean, men do it all.
They do.
It doubles. I think double standards are. I think we need to stop trying to make stuff equal, because you bitches wanted equal pay, and now we all got to fucking work. Y'all wanted our ass to work and not be housewives and shit like that.
Yeah.
So it does not need to be equal. It doesn't need to be equal.
I agree. We have our strengths and we have our weaknesses, and we need to play towards those.
Oh, girl, I almost took off running. Woo, that's what. Stop trying to make everything so damn equal. And like in a respected way.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm not going to say that I'm against gender roles. I don't want to take out the trash. I do it. But I think we had this conversation before. Like, if I'm dating somebody or I'm seeing somebody and you come to my house and you see my trash full and you don't take it out, I got a problem.
Yeah.
So it's funny because, well, I can't say the last guy I was dating, but the guy that I was conversing with, he came to my house to take me out for my birthday and stuff. And we were ready to leave. I don't even think the trash was all the way full. And he just grabbed the trash. Aww. Didn't even ask me where the trash can was. He just walked outside. He was like, just left. And he was like, you got another bag? I was like, go ahead, I'll put it in there. And so he was like, he said something like the next day about taking my trash. Mind you, he could have very well have listened to an old episode. I don't think he did.
But I
think it's
that,
just in his nature to do that. And he was like, I didn't even know I was getting brownie points for that. I was like, yeah. I said, can't no man come to my, if I let you come, first of all, I don't let anybody come to my house.
That's true.
So if I let you come to my house.
That's true.
And you're not doing something like, because I'm an acts of service girl, like for you just to get the trash and just take it out, like that was definitely major brownie points. If you put gas in my car, I might jump off a chandelier.
I'm swinging from the shed. Damn, is that bad? That's how. Damn, y'all niggas want to take out your. I'm working on my aggression, because it really kind of fucked with me when my ex said that. Oh, you still got nigga problems, and then I'm like,
my God.
But you're right, because you don't know the basic. You don't watch the show like that. But it made me think how many more of my exes probably like. I don't care.
Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, because they know.
Because you part of the nigga problems. So.
I mean, you stole a fucking. I ain't stole my dog, y'all.
I'm like, you attesting to something that you're a part of?
Exactly.
Like you trying to one-up me?
And hence why you are in the past. You're right.
They got people looking for you.
Got people looking for you. And you gonna get found.
One thing they gonna do is spin the block, though.
They do. And I don't think that's like, okay. I don't think that's a badge of honor.
For somebody to spin the block on you?
Yeah, like, what was like, because I thought about it. Because I'm like, are they really trying to see if you're still dumb or if they can get access? But I'm like, they always come back or he ain't going nowhere. And I'm like, but you have I don't know. I don't.
So yeah, I get where you're going with it. Like it's like you didn't pick me the first time, so
Right.
why you coming back around now? And you, like you said, for most men it is. Let me just see if I still got a way in, because one thing men know is that the relationship is not over until the woman's done.
That's true. Ooh.
So what they'll try to do is spin around to see if you still got a little piece of something in your heart for them.
They be persistent with that.
But, there's a caveat, because somebody gonna be like, you just posted on your Instagram. So around my birthday, so I follow like a bunch of Virgo pages or whatever, and it's so funny how true it is for all us Virgos. But basically it said a Virgo may not be the person that you pick to marry, but they always the one that you sitting at your house with a glass looking at the ugly fuck that you ended up marrying. So the reason why that's so funny to me is because, yes, it's not a badge of honor for somebody to come around just to check and see if you still dumb or if you still willing to fall for their bullshit. But it's different, I feel, for Virgos, which is why I reposted it, because we're the type of people that won't really commit.
Okay.
Like, part of the reason why we're not with somebody is because we're very standoffish and nonchalant and we try not to show our cards.
Sure is.
And so that's the reason why people don't really necessarily choose it, because nobody wants to go the extra mile to make you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like you got to be showing them some on the back end. And so Virgos are just like that. And so it's funny that, you end up picking your second best option.
Yeah.
But you still, at the end of the day, whether you spinning the block or not, you still thinking about, damn, like, she was a good one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, should I have tried harder? Or, if you do spin the block, it's not necessarily to say, let me see if she's going to fall for my bullshit. I just want to see if she changed a little bit. Like, let me see if she...
And now that I think is a badge of fucking honor. Like, y'all bitches, like, so I just contradicted myself for the umpteenth time.
I don't think that's a contradiction. I think that's a personality trait. I think it's differences. Just like it's a...
And they always be uglier. Always be uglier. I love to see when my ex get with somebody that's
it's somebody else, yeah.
And they just like, oh my goodness. And girl, don't let them look like you a little bit, or that little thing, dark skin.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No,
but why do you always do that? No, okay. People have a type. Men usually approach their type. Usually. So I could see why if you were with somebody, then your next looks like your ex. Like I could see that, because men have a type. Because the approaching ball is usually in the man's court. I mean, y'all out here doing new things in 2023, but usually the ball's in the man's court, and they're gonna approach who they want to approach. Mm-hmm. And so they're gonna tend to approach people who look like people they've dated, because that's their type. Mm-hmm. So that's how they end up with somebody that look like you, which is no shade, because,
I mean, and I wouldn't say look like you, but we could tell what you were doing, because it will never be.
I think that actually happened with my last ex. It was so funny because everybody was like, she kind of favored you.
Look like you.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, I mean, okay, we both the same color with natural hair, which my hair is straight now. But at the time, it was curly.
Hers will be straight so soon, because he'd be like, oh, babe, I want you to get some straight hair. See, y'all niggas, they'll do it. They'll do it.
But the girl can't dress. I mean, at all.
He should tell her to follow you so she can get some inspo.
Maybe. Well, she reached out to me. The first time I've ever had a barber, this is Shirley. Anyway, I guess it wasn't a barber.
I know y'all ain't still coming to another woman. I know that.
Mind you, this was now 3 years ago, but
that's still too recent.
But she definitely came. She definitely.
What are you expecting? You think that I owe you any loyalty? Like I'm going to tell the truth to you? Like, do you think that I'm going to, like some women? Well, I'm like, I'm going to fuck with him now since you coming. Like,
no, I ain't gonna do that. But
like some women will do that, because I'm like, I'm on their end. I'm like, what is going through your head? Because I'm like, some women will, now that you did this, now I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna still mess with him, Or do you think I'm going to tell you the truth, or you think we finna have a hee-hee moment and I'm just going to let y'all ride off into the sunset?
Yeah, well, my situation was different. You can ride to hell with him if you wanted to, because that's where he was headed. But my thing was, you coming to me asking me questions you already know the answer to. That was my situation. It was like, what you want me to agree that he ain't no good? What you want to have a high five and a party and a bash? We're not doing that. I'm off of him.
Right.
Girl, like, no, we're not. That's not my ministry. And my thing is, y'all weren't even together when we finally talked. So why are you asking me questions about him? Like, you knew his character. That's why you came to ask me.
Exactly. And if you gotta ask,
you know the answer.
You know the answer. And then look at you, and I'm not saying look, and I have to pull that card. If a woman look better than you, give it the fuck up.
Well, I don't know if she thought that, but
I mean, I'm telling you she did. I'm telling you she did. It's literally no way. If I saw you and I have confidence, and I don't think I'm a Naomi Campbell, but I do think I'm that bitch. But if my nigga was fucking with a bitch that look like you, I'd be like, oh shit, god damn, this nigga done fucking embarrassed the fuck out. I'm not finna approach you.
Yeah, shit.
But then I also wouldn't approach an ugly chick either. I mean, because it's not about looks, right?
Why are we approaching people? Like, you gonna be with him or you not? It ain't got nothing to do with,
Right. I just want them on Saturdays and Fridays and Saturdays.
Now you didn't flip the script. I ain't even.
That's the last time someone came to me as a woman.
Oh, when you was,
I had to make her feel like a little girl. Because, the bitches, they don't just be nice. You know what I'm saying? They don't be nice. They just be, you know what I'm saying?
Well, is it because that she thought you were cheating with him? Like, she was with him and she thought y'all were cheating?
So, it was a thing where we weren't together. We were dating and heavily kicking it and stuff like that. I didn't know about her.
Okay.
She came to me. So, off the rip, I'm like, I'm all this. I'm like, oh, girl, I can throw him away because we weren't even together. And and it wasn't a long time. It was maybe 3 months, which is a substantial amount of time to be like, oh, that stings.
Yeah.
But I'll get over it. But I'm like, shit, bitch, I ain't know nothing about you.
Right.
And the fact that you knew about me shows that you might want to be talking to him because...
Yeah. Well, I mean, in any instance, if you find your man cheating or you find anything out that you don't like, you need to go to your man because that's your man.
You need to go to your man. You need to go to your man. That's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't understand. So...
Okay, well, I think we've reached the point where we need to take a break.
I think that bell was a very nice break sound.
It's giving. We've got a visitor.
What show
would you like to know?
Stay tuned for more.
So the question came, if you had a friend that says, hey, I want you to meet this guy, but he's like a 5, would you assume that he was ugly?
No.
Okay, so what's ugly? What number is ugly if it's out of 10?
3.5 and under.
Okay. So I said that if somebody was to approach me and say, hey, I got this homeboy that want to talk to you, but he's like a 5, I would assume that he was ugly. Because nobody's sending you the homeboy that's a 1. So when they are 5...
You think they rounded up?
Yes. Absolutely, they rounded up. For their homeboy, they rounded up.
Like if he has nice teeth, he can dress and articulate stuff, and he's not like physically deformed, like cockeyed or missing side teeth. Then I'm like, to me, 5 is average, and average is like I can expound off average. I can't do nothing with cockeyed Joe. So I don't think that would be a automatic. I'll send me a picture.
But my thing is, what was your reason for telling me that he was a 5? Like, it's gotta be.
You think they're being generous?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, so to answer the question, I was going to circle back to you. If someone that you were dating and locked in with said, "Oh, yeah, Aisha, that's my girl, all this stuff like that," but I rate her a 5.
We're done. I'm a what?
Y'all mama a 5, bitch. Oh my God, that is okay. Now since you put it like that,
yeah, that's like a generous number. That's like I don't really want to say like.
But as we get older and stuff like that, like looks are important. But it's like, what if they a 5 with a stellar personality? They love the Lord.
No, they're saying, Are we back on them saying you're a 5, or are we back on
Nah,
if
ain't
the
no
homeboy
motherfucking
was a 5?
5. Nah, if homeboys a 5, we can get that out the app.
Well, you don't get to know the personality until after you see how they look.
You won't even see how they look?
I feel like they would be rounding up, and I think that it probably ain't gonna go well.
Got you.
But I'm a looks person though. Like I love personality, but we got to get through the door first.
What if he is handsome as hell and he has the IQ of a fruit bat and no
I
personality?
don't want that either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you just saying that get you in the door?
Yes.
Got you. Well, if he, I will compromise a little bit, a smidge on the looks part if he has like this over the top personality and just really makes me, makes me just,
But those are things that you have to work up to.
He's not cockeyed. He ain't missing no side teeth. He's taller than me,
Okay.
I mean, you've seen what the fuck I dated before, so don't act surprised.
Yeah, the one you was trying to hide from everybody.
Winnie the Pooh.
Woo!
Winnie the Pooh and Tigger too. I didn't, that, but that was a low point in my life. Okay. We all know that.
Okay.
I don't subjugate myself to those type of terms anymore.
Please don't ever do it again.
But for real though, like I'm at the point where if arranged marriage to a rich nigga from Abu Dhabi, I'll do it.
He probably fine. So,
and you know what? This is what I think though, because you bitches like to play, because we always get on the men, we got to get on the women too. Y'all be saying looks and all this other stuff like that, but the fact is, if a nigga got money and exposure to elevate you, you look over a lot of things.
I don't, but there are women out here that do.
Okay.
Because Fred was like, would you date the medium ugly guy?
Medium ugly, damn.
Yeah, so they was like,
so that's a 5.
Basically, you should date the medium ugly guy because they usually have the personality. Like, you know how men know they have a trash ass personality, or they be a hoe or something like that. I was like, the medium ugly niggas think that they fine.
See, I like a medium ugly nigga though. I don't. You can't be
like
what
medium ugly look like too though, because I've run across the ones that swear they a 10.
And they got that confidence. They do that.
On what planet?
On what planet
are you a 10?
I understand that. So you're saying billionaire wants you, and he's not the most attractive guy and all this other stuff but he wants you. That's not gonna do it for you. Come on. So come on in line in front of all these people.
You know how I am. I don't like putting myself in situations, like hypothetical situations, and saying what I would or would not do, because you just never know. This how I'm gonna be looking though, like, I gotta think about
just this. Drugs. Just take drugs. Or alcohol. If somebody paid off Sally Mae, I'll be with their ass.
I've been grossed out by lists, so
I think that's a good place to keep it. Speaking of, it just popped in my head. And I really don't like to get into the whole celebrity talk and all this other stuff like that, but I think, what's my girl name, my Little Mermaid girl name? Hallie or Chloe?
Hallie.
So is she pregnant?
No.
You know that for a fact?
Yeah,
because at the VMA, okay.
She's not pregnant.
Okay.
I saw that what they were saying. They were trying to say that she was pregnant, but she said she's not pregnant.
So do you feel like, I feel like now these days, of course we can do it without a man, but I feel like we stray further and further away from, and I really don't care about, doing things quote unquote out of order, not have, first come love, then come marriage, then come the baby with the baby carriage. That is no longer a thing anymore.
Right.
But it seems like the girls, like it seems like they are, I don't know. I don't know. It's like you're not picked. Like, do you see a substantial amount of women who are procreating with guys who are not even not good on no level to be a partner, to be a father, and all this other stuff like this.
Yeah.
And I feel like they don't care anymore. Whereas
I think now women like our age are wanting to have the baby.
And what, love will come later?
No, they just want the baby. Like, they don't care about the partner. They're like, okay, he'll do for now, but they want a baby so bad that they'll have a baby with anybody.
I don't like this.
That's why he ain't got no baby or no man.
But y'all had them baby showers with those seats, with those white chairs and all that. I don't know. I just okay. So that goes to hell because I thought she was pregnant.
No, I don't. Yeah, I think she said she was because I remember that going around. It was like viral saying that everybody was thinking that she was pregnant, but
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, she dating that little YouTube dude. Well, he a rapper really, but he real big on YouTube.
See, and I don't even know who he is at all.
So I
DBG or something.
DDG. I used to run across him because I was really big on watching YouTube. Like I used to watch YouTube and not watch TV. And so a lot of YouTube is about doing videos together so that we can get our name out there. And so he will appear on a bunch like other people's videos. So should I tell this rabbit hole of how I found out who he was? I used to watch Queen Naja on YouTube before she ever became like a known singer. So she was with her ex-husband in Houston, and she became friends with this girl named Kennedy. And Kennedy was dating DDG. So they would do couples videos together.
Oh, okay.
So that's how I found out who he was. And then he's also from the same city that Queen Naja is from. In Michigan. So it's so that's
like is he entertaining or talented or
he's got a couple songs that I like, but he's like one of these young rappers that you like I don't listen to that no more. That's out of my age range.
I'm like, she's a superstar. Like
yeah.
But you know,
I mean he got a lot of money.
How?
YouTube.
Oh, okay. Well, YouTube
he's got a lot of money. He pays for his whole family.
Oh.
Like, when I say whole family, I'm talking about aunt, uncle, nephew, mom, dad, sister, brother, like everybody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. He's got quite a bit of money. And like I said, these influencers are out here making money.
They are.
Money. Yeah. And he literally, like, is a vlogger. He ain't even, like I don't watch him now. I haven't watched YouTube like that in years, but he ain't like, Jackie Aina who's doing brand deals and sponsorships and coming up with, like, he literally be vlogging.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's real. Well, that's dope. I didn't know anything about the lad, so I probably should.
The lad.
Yeah, the young lad. I thought I was going to be so upset.
He a Michigan boy. He
Yeah. Cuz she's just so sweet and like, I'm like, oh, preserve her, protect her, like go for the reach for the stars.
She does come off as a really, really sweet girl, like somebody who needs to be, protected. But yeah, I don't think he comes off as a little hood dude, but he got his whole family, mom and dad, like everybody, they just,
good.
That's just a persona.
Good. Okay, all right. Well.
But to your point, yes, women are out here having babies by anybody because. Like, I find a lot of people our age just want a baby because they're getting to that point where they may not be able to have a baby biologically. So they like,
And like, what do you say to that?
You know what I say. To each his own. It's your prerogative.
Me too.
I don't necessarily feel like you should want to be a single mom, but if you want a baby that bad. I think sometimes too, because so I watch Vanderpump Rules, which probably nobody knows about.
Never heard of it before in my life.
But it's white people in there in LA, and about 3 of them were pregnant at the same time. But there's this one girl, she was dating this really rich white guy, but of course he got his money through very I don't know where I'm looking for.
Illegal ways?
Illegal, you going to jail type ways. Okay. And so, like fraud, like that kind of stuff. Had a private plane. That's how rich he was.
Ooh.
So anyway, she ends up having a daughter by him, and then she's like, "Oh my God, I really want another child." They've broken up. Like he's about to go to jail. Like she's like, "I really want another child." And I'm like, "Why? Like you got the one, from this shithead." But
it seems like money makes everything like easier if you have the resources because it's like, okay, I'm older, I want a kid. I have the resources for it, and I'll be a single mom, but shit, I got a brother, I got a daddy, like he a mentor, coaches, whatever, he'll have father figures in his life.
Yeah.
And it seems like that's the trajectory of the way some of the, because the girls, they doing it by themselves.
Yeah, but I think too, you have to think about less about you and more about how your child grows up. Yes, they could have those father figures, but it's nothing like going to school when their classmates' mom and dad live in the same house. And it's like, who the fuck is my daddy? I don't know who they did. Like, yeah, I got my granddaddy, yeah, I got my uncle, but that's not my dad. Like,
That's
you
true.
gotta think about what they're lacking when they go into these social settings with other children who, hell, the rate we going, ain't nobody gonna handle that.
Ain't nobody like that's what I was saying. Shit, that's extinct. And then I'm like, shit. My dad, you grew up with your dad. I grew up with my. Nobody makes it out of childhood alive. I'm still
Right,
in therapy, goddammit.
Yeah,
and my daddy loved me,
right?
And I still 35 and unwedded and all of it, which is
which is not
a badge of fucking honor for me compared to some of the shit I see. But I don't know. I'm just thinking about it because I'm pretty sure in upcoming episodes I'll be revisiting this conversation. But I'm not pregnant though. Don't even.
I'm like, what?
That's not. Yeah.
You gonna freeze your eggs?
I got some juice. That I have to sit on.
Okay.
Just stick a pin in it. We can tarry along and go forth in our journey. I'm just saying the girls are doing it by themselves. And I can't, I mean, I'm not saying that I applaud it. I'm not saying I down it.
Okay. Yeah.
Because in the grand scheme of things, I don't want to be 70 years old, but like, dang, I wish I would have had a kid.
Yeah, I don't either, but I don't wish it enough that I just want to be like, let me go get a sperm donor. That's just my you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, but I've always been that way. Like, I felt like I raised my baby brother, so, that's another reason.
Oh, that's true.
I got different life experiences than other people.
That is true. So that is true.
I'm like, well, he grown and married, got 3 kids.
Sure is. The last
yeah, so I'm like, oh,
you a super auntie.
Girl, I got 6.
Sure do.
Speaking of, my oldest niece, she FaceTimed me. So she's going around FaceTiming everybody. Mm-hmm. And she FaceTimed me and she goes, 21.
You supposed to say, can you?
So I look and I say, can you do something for me? She was like, you got it. She said, nobody else got it.
How old is she?
6. She said, so my baby sister is like the thug of the family. Uh-huh. She listen, she didn't even get it.
Yeah,
I said, what? So,
and she's 6 years old. 6. That's too cute.
She's 6. FaceTime everybody. Talking about 21. Like you supposed to, add on to it.
Aww.
Yeah, so we had a moment. I said, first of all, it's 10 p.m. on a Monday. Why are you not in the bed? You ain't got school tomorrow. And her mom on the phone with her. Oh, I said, Lord, these people. But yeah, I have 6 nieces and nephews.
Wait. I'm gonna shut up.
What?
I was gonna have a super moment. Like, so yeah, it's 6 girls and it's 6 boys.
No, 6 altogether.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
when people
2, 3 boys, 3 girls.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. And all my siblings don't have kids yet, so it's gonna be more than that.
And I don't have any.
Oh yeah.
And all of us we're getting on up there.
Man, I keep forgetting how old I am.
Me too. I swear I don't feel. I'm in my 6-month portion. I always call my birthdays my new year.
Okay.
I'm in the mid mark of my, I'm about to be 35.
That's crazy because I felt like your birthday just passed.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Like, my summer is gone. Like,
it
was like 60 degrees this morning and I was like sad.
I hate the fucking cold weather.
Me too.
I like fall, but you know what I'm saying?
Fall. I don't like pumpkin spice. I don't want to smell.
If I walk into your house and it smells like pumpkin spice, I'm going to invite myself the other way to the door.
Yeah, I don't like none of that stuff.
Now,
nope.
But you do, no. But, it's about to get cold outside. You bitches and you niggas got to invest in a personality.
Damn.
Keep your eye out. Niggas looking for shelter. The The homosexuals, they gonna wanna, niggas that you talk to in May, they gonna come back around just trying to see, if they can cuddle with some piece of ass. And so watch out for that, ladies.
A lot of babies are made in the wintertime.
Surely is.
I was the product of a winter. We was talking about that. We was talking about why are so many Virgos? He was like, when was our parents? It was Thanksgiving.
Wow, cuddled up and just screwing. What are y'all doing? Just screwing. And
what are you doing?
You bitches got to put some clothes on.
Oh Lord.
And you're gonna have to text back.
Oof.
And talk. You're gonna have to talk to these young men if you wanna be. It's just the rules of the games. We don't make them. We just have to go by them. I'm not doing none of that.
Good. Be wholesome.
Okay. Yeah, I will. I know. Get that. They don't know production. Hi. But yeah. So, all in all, because we got a lot going on.
Yeah. We're gonna end this episode,
and it's a good reason why we're ending it. So, well, our producer, it's his birthday today, so we do want to give him a shout out, tell him happy birthday. So when he edits this, hopefully you smile.
I know, right?
Hopefully you smile.
How much of it he actually watches.
Exactly.
And if he tells us that he heard his birthday message on here,
then we will know. So, we just did a little whoop-de-whoop, a little tea time with you beautiful people these days. And, like I said, y'all been rocking with us. We are way beyond midpoint.
Hold up. We just made a year. Yeah. September 16th.
Sure is.
It was a year.
We gotta, oh my goodness. So we need to do something like, okay. Yeah. We'll just let y'all sip some tea this episode and then we'll make sure. Yeah.
But we love you guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And we'll catch you next week on another episode of Misunderstood. Bye.
This is the Spotlight Podcast Network.